So what I got here is a Rock River Arms LAR-15, technically designated the Tactical Operator2. I'm going to start from the back and go forward. It comes stock with this buttstock. This is called their Car Operator Series buttstock. Unique thing about the buttstock is it does have a compartment. You push this button and then you push down, and then you have waterproof tubes in here. You can hold batteries, whatnot in there for extra storage, even a couple extra rounds if you need them. Just pop it back up, it locks in place. It is a 6-position telescoping stock. I really like it. I like the cheek weld on it. It's not flat like a lot of other ones are. It gives you a good, nice place to put your cheek. Going forward, what we have is a Ergo Sure Grip, so it's not a standard M16, M4 style foregrip on here. Standard bolt carrier group. It is not chrome plated, it's not nickel boron or anything like that. I'm not a big fan of those myself. I like just the standard M16 style bolt carrier group. It has a Troy rear flip up sight on it. One thing that I really like about the gun is that it comes with Rock River Arms 2-stage national match trigger. Very clean break. It does have a little bit of creep before it breaks, but it's a very crisp break. It's very light too. It's not heavy at all. So if you do need to do rapid fire for whatever reason, you can do that fairly easily. Couple additions that I've added to the gun would be the Magpul Bad Lever. What that stands for is battery assist device. So what you actually can do with the weapon, instead of doing all these weird ergonomics to lock the bolt back and everything, what you can do is, I don't know if you can get a good picture of it or not, but
got it.
Pull the bolt back, push up on the bad lever, locks your bolt to the rear, and then to release the bolt or chamber around, you just push down on that lever right there. So the manipulation of the weapon is a lot easier with that. Some people like it, some people don't. I tend to like it. If you're doing some speed shooting or, you know, fast reloads, it definitely helps with that. Up top on the flat top receiver, I do have a Primary Arms microdot sight. It's technically their advanced microdot. Thing I like about it, it's a 2 MOA dot, so it's nothing really big. It doesn't cover up the entire target at 100+ yards. Unique thing about it is it has a 50,000 hour battery life on it. So battery life is really good. It is waterproof, nitrogen purged, all that good stuff. On the fore end, what we have is just their standard quad rail. I've added some covers on it because they do get a little bit sharp on the edges, and then I did add a Magpul AFG foregrip on here that aids in a little bit of controllability when you're shooting fast. Then up front here, what we have is their Rock River Arms gas block with built-in flip-up sight. I really like that. I think it's cool that you can have an integrated front flip-up sight into the weapon instead of, you know, having to put one on your own and spend money on that. It's nice and tight, locks into place, but when you don't need it, you can fold it down if you're using any kind of optics or anything like that. It does come with a heavyweight barrel on it. The barrel does have a 1-in-7 twist, which is interesting. Most people go with a 1-in-9 twist on an AR. I haven't had any problems with it. I shoot tons of different ammo all the way up to the, you know, 76, 75 grain Hornaday super performance ammo. Haven't had any problems. They've all been super accurate. So I don't know if that's just a myth or not. 1-in-9, 1-in-7, take your pick. You know, does come with Rock River Arms tactical muzzle brake on there, and I will tell you that it does make a difference. Not only in the noise, it is quite a bit louder compared to your standard A2 flash hider, but it does reduce the recoil in terms of the muzzle rise. It doesn't flip up as much as a standard A2 birdcage flash hider. Other than that, it is not a chrome lined barrel, so you'll get a little bit better accuracy out of it, but not as long as longevity out of it. Overall, the fit and finish is great. I've probably put around maybe over 1,000 rounds through it already. Plenty of different kind of ammo, from basic 55 grain Remington all the way up to, you know, the high-end super performance Hornady ammo, and it all runs flawlessly. I've never had any malfunctions with the weapon. Pretty much with, you know, any decent AR, as long as you keep it lubed and wet, it's gonna run. This is a direct gas impingement weapon, so it is not a piston operated weapon. Again, take your pick in that aspect. I prefer the direct gas just because that's what I've always used and that's what I'm familiar with, but some of you may have your own opinion on that. So I mean, other than that, it's been a great weapon. Super accurate. I've only shot it out to about 300 yards, and it's been fairly accurate at that range with, you know, basic target ammo.
Okay, thank you, Adam.
No problem. Alrighty, the type of ammo that we're going to be shooting today, 4 different types. I have just Hornady 55 grain basic target ammunition, full metal jacket. I do have Wolf Gold performance ammunition in .223 caliber. Again, another 55 grain full metal jacket load. Then we've got the fun stuff. We've got the Hornady Zombie Max, which is actually a hollow tip, or not a hollow point, but it has a polymer insert that is green. If you don't know already, this is actually their Hornady VMAX bullet. It's the exact same thing. Another 55 grain load. And then we do also have the infamous green tip 62 grain full metal jacket. Mild steel penetrator. I have shot this at some steel before, and honestly it doesn't penetrate that much, so I don't know what the government was talking about with that. But it's great target ammo, it's cheap, and it runs great. Magazines that I'll be using today are just standard GI type magazines. We got some PMags, variety of different PMags in different colors. So gonna be shooting the 55 grain Zombie Max load here. Go for some headshots, I guess.
Got to get those zombies.
This is the only real way to kill a zombie, huh?
Yes, sir.
And make quick work of that.